still in quarantine. I'm Richard Rellis here with Republic columnist Bob Robb, and you talk about the shrinking Republican Party, and in this column you blame it on the rise of Trumpism. Explain how Trump has sort of taken over what it means to be Republican these days.
Well, the decline has been pretty precipitous. If you go back to 2014, the Republicans looked unbeatable. They had a registration advantage of 178,000 votes. They won everything in sight, even when the Democrats fielded very high quality candidates. And then in 2018, suddenly Democrats were winning statewide races, and the Republican registration advantage is now shrunk to below 100,000. If you look at what happened between 2014 and today, and particularly the 2018 election, you really can't explain that by demographic changes. The state just didn't change that dramatically between 2014 and 2018 or 2020. What changed was the Republican Party, and the Republican Party became exclusively the party of Trump, and that is not playing well in Arizona.
And you mentioned that there's a chance for a candidate or a politician to give a different impression about what a Republican in Arizona might look like. And you mentioned Governor Ducey in the column as someone who won his election handily, but I also made me think of Senator Flake, who decided he couldn't do it anymore. And now Martha McSally seems to be going forward towards Trump. How would you advise a Republican candidate to sort of win? Like, should they embrace Trump or run away?
Neither. They should try to chart an independent path and support Trump on policies where he or she thinks that Trump is on the mark, which for most Republicans will be on a wide range of policy, and distance him or herself from the kind of slash and burn politics that Trump engages in, particularly when he goes over the top, which he now seems to do on a daily basis. So Flake defined himself in opposition to Trump, and there is no room for a Republican candidate in opposition to Trump. But Doug Ducey, while not being oppositional to Trump, did chart a more of an independent course. It's treacherous grounds, but I think that there's plenty of room there. And I think particularly Martha McSally could do so. She's not, but she's a center-right problem solver who wants to be a workhorse with sort of a salty tongue from her military background. That's the sweet spot in Arizona politics. But she hasn't invested anything in her campaign in conveying that independent persona for her, as opposed to simply being a loyal member of the Trump party.
As been redefined. A lot of great analysis in this column. And Bob, stay safe and healthy up there.
You too.